everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little small, very quick art haul for you guys. This is just a couple of things that I've gotten the last couple of months. A lot of like refills and such like that, like just small things that I might have mentioned in previous videos, but I thought I'd do a quick art haul so you could see everything at once. And yeah, I hope you guys like this one. So the first thing that I definitely bought a lot of in the last couple of months has been these Copic refills. Like, I bought quite a few. They add up pretty quickly too. But it's because during Mermaid and Unicorn, I was doing a lot of marker illustrations in my one sketchbook, which you guys know if you've seen my previous videos. And the more I explored my markers, the more I realized I had a whole lot of dry or almost dry markers. So I just ended up having to keep going back and getting more refills. I actually still have a couple on my list that I need to get next time in the area of the art store here. And yeah, I bought these locally. I bought them at Art Friend. And yeah, I like them. That's the one thing I love about Copic Markers, is you can refill them and it's quite nice. Wow, that sounded so awkward. So the next thing I got was this sketchbook you guys have seen before, but I went to another local art shop called Straight Arts Co. They carry Canson XL here, so I went to try to get a replacement for my Canson XL Mixed Media light blue pad that I got from Amazon, and they didn't have anything like it. They had these two, so I ended up getting both of them to try to see what I would like, because they didn't have the one I really wanted. The small sketchbook, as I've mentioned before, it has very thin paper, and it doesn't do well with a lot of mediums. And this other sketchbook is mixed media, as well as the one that everybody's familiar with from Amazon, but it's very different. The paper is very thick. It's like 140 pounds. It has a smooth side on one side that's a lot like the paper from the light blue mixed media pad, and the other side is very rough. It's kind of like watercolor paper, except it has like this like striping banding across. So it's interesting. I haven't really tested it out yet, but I wanted to get it anyway just to see how it was. And yeah, those are the two sketchbooks. Wow, this audio is going to sound so awkward. I'm so sorry, guys. It's a new format of video, so I hope you guys don't mind. The other thing I got, which I believe I've mentioned before, are some Copic multiliners. I've got the Lavender and the wine sets. Not really the whole set. They also had a 0.5, but I ended up not getting that because I just don't really use the 0.5 very often. I tend to use the smaller size more often, but I think next time I go to the store, I will definitely pick up the 0.5 as well. And I may have to pick up the 0.05 and the 1.0 for backup, because I tend to break those like crazy. I really wish the tow company that make Copic markers would do me a favor and release SP versions of these smaller nibs, because I break them like crazy, and that's why I love the SP markers. But for some reason they don't do SP versions of the colored multiliners anymore. I think they only had the 0.3, which I think is pretty large. But yeah, they're great. I really like the wine for doing like kind of like more character-based drawings. Like, it just seems to disappear. It's really nice. And the Lavender, like, come on, that's like my favorite color. So I absolutely love those. Although Cool Gray is still my #1 favorite, and I would just I'd be so happy if they made an SP version of the 0.05 and 1.0 of Cool Gray too. That would make me so happy. But I don't think they have enough like interest in that or something, because they only seem to have the disposable type. As you can see here, I've already kind of broken my 0.05 on the Lavender set. It's kind of like, it still works, it's just that the line's a little funky, and it kind of does things unexpectedly while you're using it. But I love these multiliners. I've always loved the Copic multiliners, and these colors are really nice. So the next thing I got while I was at the store, I saw they had some more Sketchfine nibs in stock, so I decided to get another pack to try out, and I installed it right away on my lipstick red color, because I thought that would be really nice to have a smaller tip on it. Plus, I had actually already broken the chisel tip, and I had another brush nib in it, and it was like, it didn't really fit, and I was like, I don't know what I was thinking when I did this long ago. So I decided to fix it with that, and I'm not sure what other markers I'm going to use with the small nibs. I'm quite an indecisive person, I guess, so it takes me a while to decide which ones I'm going to change out. But yeah, I still love these nibs. I still buy them, so I think they're great. And if you haven't seen my video reviewing those nibs, definitely check out the iCard in the top right hand corner, and that will take you to a video where I showed you all about these nibs, and you can see for yourself if it's something you would like to get. I also got a couple of sketch markers while I was at the store because I was doing mermaid and unicorn and exploring my markers more. I started to notice there was a couple holes in my collection, so I wanted to get a couple more to just kind of fill in the gaps. So I got these markers, and you've seen them before because I've mentioned the neutral grays in my other videos, but yeah, I really love these colors, and I'm still addicted to Copic markers, or should I say Copic sketch markers, and I will definitely always buy more when I can. The next thing I got was some Holbein Artist watercolor paint. So there's another shop, a local shop called Straight Arts Co., which I don't go into often. And the last time I went into, I saw that they had Holbein paint, and I wanted to get some, but it wasn't labeled in price, and I didn't really have the guts to ask anybody, so we just left. And this time I went in, checked it out. They had the Canson XL paper, so I went in for that. And then while I was there, I was like, I'm gonna check out this paint, and they had prices, and I was shocked to see how cheap they were. They're actually the best deal out of all the watercolors I can get here in Singapore, because they're the same size as the bigger brands, but they're a lot cheaper. Like, I think the Series 1 was only like $4, and the Series 7, which is the purple one I got, was it Series 7 or Series F? Series A and Series F, sorry. But yeah, that one was like the same price as the like Series 1 of the Winsor Newton or Schmincke paints. So I think that was actually a really cool deal. So I wanted to get them and try them out. I went for the John Brilliant, and I don't know if I'm saying that right, but these are skin tone colors. So you can see I'm swatching them out so you can see what they're like. I was really torn about buying these because they are very opaque, and they are convenience mix, which means they're a mix of different pigments and such that you could do yourself if you just had those single pigments. And I can make my own skin tone colors, but I kind of wanted to see what it was like to get the pre-made skin tone and see if it was better, because I do have a bit of a problem getting like consistent skin tone mixes, and though I should work on it, I still was kind of curious about what they had. Not a lot of companies make the John Brilliant color, and I ended up going with Holbein because I thought that it would probably be a really nice one, since I think that they make a lot of anime specific type colors with their range. I've seen a set from Holbein that is actually made for like anime illustration, so I don't know, I wanted to try them out. I really like the colors, but they are very, very milky and very opaque. They even make the water milky, so I think it's going to be very individual whether you like this brand or not. I was a little disappointed that the color, the Cobalt Violet, was actually as milky as it is, so that's something to consider if you're looking into it. But I really like the price point, so I probably will try a few more when I have a chance. So yeah, that is my art haul. I really hope that you guys like this video. I hope you like this format. Do let me know, because I'm trying something new, and yeah, just let me know if you like this, and hopefully you enjoyed this haul. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.